Young ShaneFx. Damn, last week was a great week. We had a little winning streak last week. I didn't get enough time to upload a video on that, but for this week, for sure, we're gonna have some live trading session going on where I'm going to screen record some of my trades and I'll post a video on my account to show that it's a real account I'm trading. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this week we'll have a little weekly how we look on GJ. Let me just clear up this. If we go on the daily time frame, let's start on the weekly time frame just to give you guys a clear idea what is going on. So on the weekly time frame, we see that the British pound is bouncing back from the 2nd of March. We have a rally going up due to the vaccine rollout that is going on right now. So it's only great news for the pound. We don't have any negative news so far, but yeah. So the weekly, as you can see, price is coming back to this weekly high, and we just have this aggressive bullish momentum. We haven't seen any significant pullback as yet. Hopefully, when price reach this area. When price reaches here, we could get something like this back to these highs, before moving back to the upside. So yeah, that's what we have for now. So let's jump down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, same strong bullish uptrend. But for last week, we had some nice trade. Last week we have some nice trade in this year going up here. Some nice. Oh God, I wish you guys could see. But yes, on the daily, price melted on the 12. Strong push to the downside. Thought price would have come back to these lows, but didn't. Price eventually stopped at this area. Wicked into this small zone we have here. 1, 2 before continuing back to the upside. As you guys see, but as you guys can see, as price starts to move back up, back into these highs, you see it start to form some small consolidation here, like right there, and next one right here. But if you notice, guys, after price comes out of this area, it's like a strong bullish candle, say no, price will go up. So anytime you see like strong fully formed bullish candle like this, price will break out of the zone, retest before continuing. So note how this zone form right here, then we'll have a second one. So hopefully price will break out. We'll have this fully formed bullish candle, price will break out, retest, and then continue to the highs. So how I would draw my setup is or how I would do my analysis is I will jump down on the 15 minutes time frame, see how price is reacting as it goes up. So we had this small support here right here, which price respected, bounce, almost touch it maybe like 2 pips away before pushing to the upside, come back for a retest, went back up, retested that support, breakthrough, push to the upside as I think this is a 50. Yeah, so we had a bounce on the 50 level before pushing back down again. So we have like a double bottom formation right here, not really, but something like that, before price then continue back to the upside, came, form support again, 1, 2, 3 before moving up. So let's jump on the 4 hours, see how candle formation, how the candles are closing. So we have this strong push to the downside, then we have this strong push back to the upside, fully formed 4 hours candle, eliminating this 4 hours candle. So on the daily, you notice we have a wick, right? So we jump back down on 4 hours. Then we have this morning star candle showing a little bit of selling pressure. Remember, right here is a support. Then after this morning star candle, we have this strong bullish 4 hours candle, right? showing that buyers are still in control of the market. So price respected this area, bounce pushed it upside, jump down our 30 minutes because now we're looking for buys, right? We're not looking for any sales at this point. There's no reason to look for sales. Even though we have this recent high, price hasn't reached that high as it. So we jump on the 30 minute time frame. We then draw a second zone right here, which price has respected. So we have, if you guys notice, we have a break, retest, break, and then price is bouncing at this level. Hopefully we can, in London session, we can get a push to the upside, and then a retest right here, and then continuation. So yeah, but for now, we're gonna delete this, right? We're gonna keep this so we can see where price is coming from, and all we have to do is draw this small area right here. So we know what this is. So we draw this small area right here that price is currently at, and we just wait for London session to open, which is 3 o'clock, right? 3 in the morning right there, and then we'll look for entries. Yeah, simple. So what I will do is, when London session open, I go on the 30 minutes, see how the candles are closing. If we have rejection, then hopefully we can get a push to the downside. We can get a push to the downside below this area, a retest, and then we could look for sales. But if not, we're going to continue with the momentum of the market, which is up right now, bullish momentum. Once price breaks here, retest, look for the buy, and my setup would look something like this. Now most of the time since recently, my stop loss is like 15 pips, but it all depends on the pair, because I only trade 2 pair, Usdjpy and GJ. If it's GJ, then like my stop loss would be something like if I should enter right here, my stop loss would be like, notice 9-10 pips, yeah, because GJ is not Gbpjpy, is not such an aggressive pair at GJ, so I don't need to have such a big stop loss. Like if you're like a position trader and you're looking to get like long trades, then you have something like this. So that's a 30 pip stop loss, and you look for like a 1 to 2 somewhere above there, which is like 60 pips. But we're not a position trader, guys. We're intraday traders, swing traders, we're day traders. So back to GJ. Yeah, so my setup would look something like this, guys. So once price break above and start to reject this area, then we look to enter anywhere along this line, and the trade will look like 15 pips in stop loss. I will to get 1 to 2, yeah. But once we reach a 1 to 1 in profit, then from there we start to partial out some of our profits, like somewhere around here, and then move stop loss. They will move stop loss to break even. So yeah, so that's the setup I have for GJ right now, and yeah, we just wait. Yeah, trading is a waiting game. We just have to wait and see what price will do. And one thing I want you guys to know, notice how my chart is clean. I don't like, yes, I do have like trend lines sometimes, but I don't try to keep my charts like how some traders will have the charts looking all messy like this. Like I can't trade like that. That is just not my, well, once I do my back testing and my work and everything, and I know what I have planned for the next day, I write it on my journal, then I don't need to have so much things on my charts. So like if I wake up in the morning and let's say I jump on the chart and I want to see what price is doing, and I want to get an entry, then I'll be like, shit, so price break this area, where's the 55th level, price didn't retest here, like it start to get confused. But once it do the work from the night before, and you go on the charts the next day, you put a risk reward ratio to right here, and you just wait. So when you wake up in the morning, immediately you know that you wanted price to break here, retest, and you look for the buy. And if you see price start to pull away from, this level, what? If price started to pull away from this level, then you know where something is wrong. You gotta change the setup. Trade is invalid, right? So yeah, so that's GJ for now. So let's jump on Usdjpy. So let me just clean up this. Yeah. So you guys could start fresh, so you guys can see what's up. Weekly. So same thing for Usdjpy. As you guys know, the stimulus check. What is going on right now in the US? Crazy, right? I know, real crazy. Wish we had stimulus check in my country, but yeah. So we had a strong bullish momentum, same thing as GJ, but this is from our earlier date. This is from January. Yeah, the 4th of January we start to have this bullish momentum. The only pullback we had was right here, which is to me was a retest of the break of this trend line. So price break this trend line and went up and started to reject these highs. So it came back as a retest, rejected, and then pushed to the upside. But that's in the past. We're not there right now. Jump on a daily. See prices coming close to this area. That's the next area that I have. And note guys, we had this minor pullback last week because the price was, I'm gonna draw this right here. I had this minor pullback last week where price pushed the downside, and notice we're on the daily time frame. This daily candle closed with all the selling pressure, right? All the selling pressure, and the price didn't break this low. The next daily candle also had selling pressure, but price still didn't break this low. And I know a lot of traders would see this and say, well, right, if we have two daily candles showing all the selling pressure, then price will break. But remember guys, once you have your zone, and price hasn't break that zone, there's no reason for you to change your trading idea and switch and say, oh, I'm not confident about this trade anymore, this is not going good, and you know, start to get confused. So remember, once you have your zone and price is respecting a zone, there's no reason to change your trading plan. And if you guys notice, we had this pattern which is very common in trading. Yeah, so all you had to do was wait for price to break this and then retest. Even though the retest wasn't that much, for most persons, they would think that price would come back to at least like break and come back at least to these lows before then pushing up. It just had this minor pullback. But what happened is that you have to realize that when price break this area, right, which was 11 o'clock in the night, price broke this area, which is in Sydney session, you know, that's Sydney Tokyo session. So that's when Japanese dollar will get more strength against the US dollar. So price will break in this trading period and continue to push up, right? If you guys notice, price broke here in Tokyo session, Sydney session, right? So it wouldn't have enough time to pull back to this area, as in like back to these lows, for any form of rejection before pushing up. So sometimes guys, they have a trading time like early in the morning, midday, in the night. You just have to understand that the market moves anytime. You don't have a specific time when it moves. The reason why a lot of traders trade London session is because the market tends to be like more active at that time, more aggressive and moves. So the move will start the day before or like a couple hours before London session, and then in London session, price will just start to move aggressive. Because if you guys notice, the move started 1920 the day before, right? And then price just started to shoot up. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. So look right here. So 3 in the morning, price just started to shoot to the upside, which is the opening of London session. So price don't really have a specific time to move. It's just you have to find the right trading time for yourself, which session is best for you, and you just trade that session. My trading session is mostly London session, and yeah, after London session, I don't try to enter any trades like after 10-11 a.m. in the day. Yeah, I don't try to enter any time after that, because London session is coming to a close about midday, so I try to close up my entries before that time. But if it's a trade where I'm like holding my position for price to reach a significant point, then maybe I will hold my trade for like a day or two, and then that's it. Like, yeah. But yeah, so price broke above, and we just had like this small retrace from right here to here. Yeah, 11 pips before price started to push back to the upside. So now price broke out of this small consolidation here, right here. If you notice, guys, price was just going up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down before breaking out, and we are now going up. Yeah, no, yeah, that was just a mistake. Yeah, so broke out of this zone now, and then price is bouncing before pushing to the upside, which is above this area, guys. What am I doing, yo? Sorry about that. Here's the price broke above. Let me just use my zone because I'm not so good at that trying to. Yes, the price broke above this area. Retested 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Fix this. Let me get rid of this. Okay. So now everybody have a clear idea what is going on. And this is the 1 hour time frame, right? So back to the 4 hours. Remember the original trend is up, not looking for any sells at this point. And we have a strong bullish 4 hour scan right here. We had some retests, as I just mentioned, showing a lot of buying pressure. And now we have this bullish candle respected this area and pushed to the upside, which closed above. Notice, guys, notice how this bullish candle closed above these previous candles, right? So if price could retrace at least 50% of this candle and then push back to the upside, that would be nice, right? So that's the plan tomorrow morning, guys. That's the plan. I'm going to smash Usdjpy this week. So we have this, we have a break above retest. Get rid of this. And all you have to do now is place this right here. And how I like to draw my zone, guys, I like to put like the zone right above the body of the candle to the top of the wick. But like most times I put it like almost above the wick, or almost to the top where the wick has closed, and based on that I'll keep that as my zone. But it all depends on the currency pair, as I say again, because remember every currency pair is different, so you have to trade it different. On Usdjpy, a big zone like this is no problem for me because this is just 8 pips. But to have a big zone like this, let me copy. Let me show you guys what I mean. Copy. I go on GJ and I paste a big zone like this right here. What? Let's not copy this. What is this, guys? Copy. Paste. Right. So paste a big zone like this on GJ. Watch how much pips is this. From here to here. That's almost 15 pips, yo. That's 15 pips. That's like TP1 for me. So as I said, that is why I say, guys, it all depends on the currency pair. On GJ, as I stated earlier, like the most I would be draw my zone is like from here to here, which is maybe 4 pips or sometimes 5-6 pips, and that's it. Yeah, because if you should draw a zone too big, then you will miss a nice entry, and then you will try to jump it too late, which you're gonna suffer drawdown, even though the trade might go in your direction or in your favor. So hopefully by yes, this is what I want to show you guys. So notice I draw the zone right from the body of from the closing of the candle above, which is the body, to the top of the wick, right? So price wick in the zone 1, 2, 3, 4, not really 5, but we had a pullback, say, and now we have this 1 hour candle that end up closing above these previous candle, above these wicks. We have a next hourly candle that closes above the zone, right? So that's our confirmation that price wants to push to the upside. Go on 4 hours, we have this nice higher high, higher low, higher high, you know. So let's say we want to jump in for entries. What I would do is I would go on my 30 minutes time frame, look how price is reacting. So we already have our retest. We have first retest. Hopefully we could get a push further up on a second retest or some form of wick rejection, because I like to see wick rejection, like how we have wick rejection right here. Yeah, that's enough confirmation for me that price don't want to break above this level, or for example this, that price don't want to break above, it wants to come back down. So yeah, so that's what we have, and watch this, wait until London session has opened, then we'll go on our 15 minutes time frame, and that's when we'll place our entry. Alright guys, so go on the 15 minutes time frame and wait for price to break from this small area, push to the upside and come back, give us some form of wick rejection, and that's where we place our entry below in this zone. So our entry would be below these, our stop loss, sorry my bad guys, our stop loss would be below these zones, these candle, below these wicks, and our T would be somewhere up there, 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 depending on I'll try. I always aim for like 1 to 2. Sometimes I go for 1 to 3 depending on how the move is. For example, like if you see the market in a range like this and you enter somewhere down here, try and go for a 1 to 2. Don't try to hold your trade for a 1 to 3, because as you can see, the market is in a range. Like price is in a range. What's going on with trading? Prices in a range right here, so I don't advise you guys to hold your trade in a range. If you can get a 1 to 2, that's good enough. 1 to 1, always remember, if you can't get a 1 to 1 a trade, do not enter the trade. Simple as that. Can't get a 1 to 1, don't enter. So yeah, that is what I have for this week, guys. Hopefully this week I could upload a vlog, a day-to-day vlog with me trading. Yeah, that's something new for the channel, but so that is what I have, guys. Hopefully this week is our next winning streak and things play out perfectly. Yeah, so see you guys next week. Oh yeah, and don't forget guys, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about my trading style, like my strategy, how I would place my entries. You know, if I'm too aggressive as a trader, even though it's just a few videos or 2 videos that I've uploaded already. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And yeah, peace out.